Hello friends, it's Jeff here. Welcome to my corner and welcome to another open box. Now today we're going to look at the much talked about kit from Meng, the Fokker Dr.I Triplane. Now this kit has been announced by Meng for quite some time now, and the container is about to hit the US around mid-September, so probably another week. Now there are a couple samples floating on the market already. As a matter of fact, we have a few samples left in our store. The one with the 110 Bustoff from Richthofen at a very attractive price. So if after the review you're interested in picking one up, please go to our website at www.jeffcornerstore.com and maybe you can beat everybody else to it and get one first. Else, like I said, you have to probably wait until mid-September. But coming back to the kit, this is absolutely gorgeous. I already took a sneak peek in looking at it, so I just wanted to give my take on it. Not that it matters because nobody listens to me anyway, but anyway, I want to take a shot at it and go over the parts and then share that with you. I also will post some close-up pictures at the end of the video. But let's not lose any more time. Let's open the box and see what's in it, and then we'll be back for some final thoughts. Now the first thing, of course, that catches the eye is the box art. Now, like I mentioned so many times before, a good box art, a good looking box art is already 50% of the sale. Now Meng, of course, went all the way, and they are always very good in providing a lot of detail on the box art. So if by any chance you're confused in the instruction sheet by not really know where a piece belongs, you can always look at their drawing on top of the box, and you can see that, or you can at least see a lot of detail that otherwise you might be confused about. They also have on the side, of course, color references, and these are provided by AK Interactive, so that's already a good thing. So now let's open it up and see what the plastic is all about. Now the first thing that you will notice when you pick up the sprue, especially the main sprue with the three wings and the fuselage, is the representation of the fabric. They did a splendid job of reproducing this. You can really see there is a little of structure on there, and also of course the slight indentation between the spars. Also the main wings are made out of one piece, so you don't have to worry about gluing them together, so they are ready to be installed. But again, when you look closer at the detail, it is absolutely gorgeous, very crisp, very neatly done. And also you get two propellers, because later on when you look at the instruction sheet, you can do 4 or 5 different versions, and they give you all kind of accessories actually, or extra parts to make one of these versions. So first thing, the first look is already absolutely just great. Now when we look at the other main frame on this kit, you can tell immediately that there is a lot of work and a lot of research went into this. You can tell that the detail is absolutely phenomenal, and that they went the extra mile to reproduce this. For instance, here, this is the back, the bulkhead actually behind the pilot, and the canvas covering with all the stitching is really nicely reproduced. It's really realistic looking. There is nothing you have to do, just paint it. Same thing with the cushion. Then of course all the other details are there. Now what really caught my eye is the framework on the inside of the fuselage. Now we all know that World War I airplanes were not all that complicated on the inside as far as the cockpit is concerned. But many manufacturers overlook that. Many manufacturers, they just either emboss it on the inside of the fuselage, or absolutely leave it out. Now Meng, of course, went, like I said, the extra mile to give you a nice rendition of both sides of the fuselage, on the inside of the fuselage where the pilot, where the cockpit is located. And this is really nicely, very delicate, very crisp, so really well done. They also give you two kind of machine guns, one with already the cooling jacket around it, and the other one without, because we will see later on that they also provided a small thread of PE that you can basically wrap around the machine guns, and then at least you have a lot more realistic look than using the one that are already duplicated in plastic. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Meng give you the opportunity or the choice of building between 1 and 3 versions. As you can tell here from these frames, you get 3 different cowlings, you get some extra wheels, you get an extra propeller. That makes it like 3 because there's two propellers already on the previous frame. And then you get a couple extra tailplanes. So I think you can build any version that the Fokker ever produced. So that's also a plus with this kit. And of course we have a sprue of clear parts. The last sprue is a really nice rendition of the engine, the Oberursel 2, like the U2 engine. And again, I'll post some extra shots of this, but when you look at the crispness of the detail, it's just phenomenal. So really, really beautifully done. Also included in the box are a couple charts with information about the battlefield, about the Fokker company, and about, of course, the Red Baron and the airplane itself. The other ones is probably the same thing, but in a different language. So you can easily read up on the history about the airplane, about the company, and of course about the Red Baron himself. So that's nice. That's a nice little asset. Then of course we have the instruction sheet, which again, according to Meng standards, is really nicely done. It's in color, very easy readable, very straightforward. Like I said, no big deal. Then what most is appealing in the instruction sheet is, of course, is the full color profiles. And again, it gives you 4 versions that you can build. One, of course, is von Richthofen's plane, the Red Baron. And then we have Werner Voss rendition. And also Hermann Göring's plane is in there. And last but not least, I think it's Walter Gutt's airplane. Very colorful. And of course, it comes with the decals to do this. Again, a nice sheet of decals. Very beautiful. And of course, last but not least, this is a small thread of photo etch. As I mentioned before, we have the cooling jackets included, so you can replace the plastic ones in the kit. We also have the sights of the machine guns. We have seat belts, we have some access panels in photo etch that you can replace, and a couple other little details. But all in all, it's about it. It's not really, because it's a World War I airplane, of course there is not much to it. It's very a simple build, a straightforward build, but the details is absolutely phenomenal. There you have it, guys. I hope I was able to convince you about the quality of the kit. I hope images spoke for themselves. Meng did absolutely a fantastic job in reproducing the detail. It's just phenomenal. It's one of the better kits that are released this year, and it was worth the wait. It's also worth every penny. I mean, the detail is just absolutely fantastic. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the container is about to arrive mid-September, so another week. We do have a couple samples in our store with the bust, so if you're interested, please go to our website at jeffyscornerstore.com, and maybe you're one of the lucky ones that can pick it up before anybody else. Other than that, please subscribe to our website with your email. If you're there, please subscribe. And then, of course, like and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. But for now, that was it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, or rest of the week, and I'll see you guys next Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time. But for now, Jeffy here, signing off.